Readers Theater and our chance to show off what we've been learning. So I'm just going to read a little bit of an intro and then our kids will. For our first fourth grade unit study, we have been learning about the 1400s to 1600s, which is known as the Age of Exploration. We have studied several different European explorers, one of whom is Christopher Columbus. Most of us know about Columbus's voyage to the New World in 1492, but we may not know about the years prior to this. Today's Reader's Theater begins in the years before he made this historical journey. In 1476, Columbus was sailing to northern Europe to trade. While on his way, he met up with an enemy warship along the coast of Portugal. A battle ensued, and Columbus's ship was destroyed. Although he was slightly wounded, Columbus drifted on a piece of floating timber to get to Portugal, which was 6 miles away. The kind people of Portugal led Columbus to Lisbon, where his brother Bartholomew worked as a chart maker. This changed Columbus's life because this gave him the chance to complete his education in Portugal. At this time, Portugal was a great seafaring country. Columbus learned Latin, Spanish, mathematics, and navigation. Columbus was especially fascinated by Marco Polo's journeys and dreamed of someday becoming a great captain and leading voyages of discovery. Please enjoy Heritage Academy's fourth grade Reader's Theater entitled Columbus.
A sea battle. The ship tipped and rocked. Suddenly it burst into flames. Splash! A spray of salt water flew into the air. A sailor had jumped into the ocean.
The sailor swam to a floating board. He gripped it to stay afloat. Although he was miles from shore, he knew he would survive.
He wouldn't give up, though others might. He believed in himself when he thought he was right.
This brave sailor was Christopher Columbus.
I grew up in Italy. My father was a weaver of cloth. He wanted me to be a weaver too, but I dreamed of being a sailor. Finally, my father agreed.
Now, Christopher Columbus was in the cold ocean water, but he wouldn't give up.
Swimming and floating, working and resting. Swimming and floating, working and resting.
He did make it safely to shore. He landed in Portugal. This was lucky for Columbus. His brother lived there.
I own a math store. I will give Columbus a job making math.
Columbus talked with sailors who came to the store. He read about explorers like Marco Polo.
I have traveled east from Italy on land. I have gone to wonderful faraway places. These places are called the Indies.
People were thrilled by the riches Marco Polo brought back.
Silks and spices, jewels and gold. Wonderful things for all to behold.
I want those things too.
Columbus began making a plan to travel to the Indies. He thought about the shape of the earth.
The earth is round, this much I know. Would sailing west be the best way to go?
Columbus decided not to go east over land. He would sail west over the ocean.
But Columbus had some big problems. Most people thought the ocean was too wide to cross.
It cannot be done.
Impossible.
The sea's too long to know. They will never come back. Also, sailing west to the Indies would be expensive. Columbus did not have enough money.
I'll ask the king of Portugal for help.
First, Columbus explained his plan to the king. Then he asked for ships and money.
Ships and money for a plan that sounds funny? Ships and money for a plan that sounds funny? No! Columbus was sad. He was disappointed, but
He wouldn't give up, though others might. He believed in himself when he thought he was right.
I would go to see the king and queen of Spain.
The king and queen listened to Columbus. Then they asked a committee to study his plan.
Over and over, meeting and talking. Over and over, meeting and talking.
after 4 years, the committee made up their mind.
It's a silly idea.
Yes, it's a silly idea.
Poor Columbus, he was very disappointed. But
He
come back. Do be so kind. The Queen of Spain has changed your mind.
It was a happy day for Columbus. The King and Queen of Spain signed an agreement with Columbus.
I promise to bring you things from the Indies.
Riches and gold and information, fame and fortune for the nation.
The king and queen gave Columbus supplies. They also gave him 3 ships.
The Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
All sail in the Santa Maria. It's the largest.
On August 3rd, 1492, Columbus set sail. He headed west across the ocean.
The earth is round, this much I know, and sailing west is the best way to go.
Columbus kept track of days, directions, and distances. His ships sailed farther and farther away from Spain. The sailors grew angry and worried.
Tossing and rolling over the waves, sun and storm and endless days.
A month dragged by with no sight of land. The sailors were scared and ready to give up.
Time to go home.
Give me 3 more days.
He
Wouldn't
wouldn't
give up, though others might. He believed in himself when he thought he was right.
They kept sailing. 2 days later, they saw birds. Columbus changed direction to follow the birds. He hoped they would lead him to land.
Flying high in the sky, sailing low on the ocean, the birds and the ships together in motion.
Columbus kept watch until late that night. Finally, they saw land. The time was 2 hours after midnight. The date was October 12th, 1492. 500 years later, he still celebrates the day.
Columbus thought he had found the Indies. In fact, he had found 2 islands near continents he didn't know were there. Today we call these continents North and South America. Columbus and his sailors went ashore. The native people welcomed them. They spoke to each other using sign language.
I would call the native people Indians because we have reached the Indies.
The native people gave them delicious food. They also showed the sailors how to make hammocks. But Columbus wanted more than hammocks. He wanted riches.
Silks and spices, jewels and gold, wonderful things for all to behold.
Columbus and his sailors visited other islands. Along the way, Columbus collected things to take home.
Wonderful stories and wonderful things like carrot, sweet potatoes, and golden rains.
He did not bring home the Santa Maria. It wrecked on the coral reef and broke into pieces. After 6 months away, Columbus returned to Spain. He brought some native people with him. He was welcomed as a great hero. Columbus was very happy.
He didn't give up, though others might. He believed in himself when he thought he was right.
We will send Columbus on more voyages to the west.
Yes, he was sent Columbus on more voyages to the west.
Columbus never found a path to the Indies. All he found was trouble.
Angry natives, stormy seas, greedy sailors, and disease.
By now, Columbus was tired and sick. In 1504, Columbus returned to Spain for the last time. He was no longer a hero, but Columbus knew that he had done something very important. He had sailed across the great ocean when others said it couldn't be done.
Later, millions of people would follow his example and travel west to the Americas. Today, Christopher Columbus is a famous man. We can learn about courage from Columbus.
We won't give up, though others might. We believe in ourselves when we think we are right.
Nice job. All right. Didn't they do awesome?
Yes.
Yeah, good job, guys. Be careful, you're not gonna have a great job. So, we, if the kids want to go back to their rooms, they're welcome to.